We are live. Google wasn't letting me in, but they did now. We're live.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, the meeting of the West Warwick Board of Canvassers for April 20, 2021 at 3 p.m. is hereby called to order at 3:04 p.m. Members present, our chairperson Ray Lambert, vice chairperson Nancy LeBlanc, member Bert Balahan, alternate member JP Millette, and alternate member Nancy.
He forgets.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Alternate member Nancy Parenti is not on as of yet, but we have a quorum so we can transact our business. And before we do that, I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce our illustrious new town clerk, Sarah Repose. Everybody can see her, I hope. Hey, she disappeared. Where'd she go? She's
I
off.
have, that was it. That's all she wanted.
That's all she wanted?
That's all.
Yeah, she's not in the group anymore, guys.
Nope. I think she just got knocked off.
Okay, well, anyway, we all saw her.
That was her.
That was our illustrious new town clerk, Sarah Repose. I was going to ask her if she wanted to say a few words, but, she learned fast from Kerry. She disappeared. All right, let's see. The first order of business is a certification of the polling look. Oh, there she is. I just introduced you. There she is, our illustrious.
Going again.
She's gone again. Forget it. Just keep going.
Okay. Let's see. The first order of business is the certification of the polling location. Kerry?
Okay, so the financial town meeting will be at the West Warwick Civic Center.
It's the all-day referendum. It's not the financial town meeting.
I mean, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yep.
Yeah, that. The all-day vote
Yep.
is May 20th, 2021, Thursday night. Everybody be prepared to be there all day.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's been a day.
Do you need a vote on that? We got a resolution, do we?
Yes.
For the canvases, let me see what my resolution. Yeah, so far. Well, wait a minute, don't go yet. West Warwick Civic Center, okay. We have a resolution, certification, resolved that the attachments are certified as the polling place for the May 20th, 2021 all-day referendum.
Yeah, I got it. I should add that.
West Warwick Civic Center, 100 Factory Street.
Yep, I'm gonna add that.
Bert?
I so move.
Okay. Nancy,
Yes, I'll second that.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So voted unanimously. The Civic Center is the polling place.
Your Honor,
Yes,
Sarah is back on.
okay. You want to stay there, Miss Repose? She can't hear us.
I think so now. I had to join from my phone. The Wi-Fi here isn't very good, so.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is our illustrious new town clerk, Sarah Repose. Sarah, you want to say a few words? To the board?
Well, first and foremost, thank you for your patience with me right now with the Zoom. But I'm glad to be part of the crew here in West Warwick, and I'm looking very forward to working with you. Where I come from, I was the Board of Canvassers clerk, only I didn't have someone like Kerry. So I'm very excited to work with all of you.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm sure we're all excited to work with you. I've already met her in the town hall. She seems like a very nice person, and we ought to have a good working relationship. The next order of business is the certification of the preliminary list. Kerry?
Okay. Here she is. All 1,282 pages of her.
Gosh.
Okay, any questions from any of
Oh,
the
I
board?
know there is. Wait a minute. I'm ready for GP. Hold on. I'm ready. Hold on. 18,885 active voters.
Wow.
What other number do you want, JP?
That's fine.
All right, you good?
It's like 1,200 less than, yeah.
Yep, we have,
Got 20,000 before, remember?
we have 21,018 total voters, but the active is 18,885.
Okay.
Okay, JP, you're gonna call every one of them now, right?
I'm gonna send it to him in the PDF.
Okay,
That's gonna be JP's homework.
very good. He loves
That'll
it.
keep him busy.
Yo, he loves that.
He does, he loves the book.
All right, I'll entertain a motion that we certify that list that Kerry just, provided to us as the voting list for the May 20th all-day referendum. Bert,
I so move.
I will second that.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So voted unanimously. The next order of business is last day to register to vote. Kerry,
Yep, that's pretty much it. Today was the last day. It goes until 4 p.m., 4:30 p.m. today, because we close at 4:30, but the last day to register to vote, 4 p.m. today. I haven't
Okay.
had anybody come in.
all right, I thought you said that the town hall was now open only till 3:45.
It is open till 3:45, but I would stay if there's a deadline.
All right, everybody on the board know that the town hall is now open. It's not 8 to 4 anymore. What is it, Kerry?
It's, right now, it's 8:45 to 3:45, so we can sanitize and make sure everything's cleaned. So
Okay,
right
everybody
now,
got that?
Yep.
Okay,
everybody is welcome.
all righty. The next order of business is, you can see it's public comment. We took out general discussion at the request of our illustrious town clerk, who said that that's a no-no. You want to explain that to the board members, Sarah?
So yeah, if you guys have anything that you want to discuss, if you could please just reach out to Carrie and tell her specifically what you'd like to discuss. Even if it's something you're not taking action on, just because when you put general discussion on an agenda, you're opening yourself up to an open meetings violation. And obviously I want to protect you all from that.
Any questions of Sarah?
Yeah, we never had any problems with that over the years.
Well, I'm
Never,
really glad
not
that you
one.
did it.
There's a
I'm
new
glad
sheriff
you
in
did it.
town,
One
Bert.
at a time, please. Go ahead, Brett. Finish what you're doing.
I said, we've never had any problems opening it up at the end, either for this meeting or the town council meeting. They still do that.
No,
Town
public
council?
forum
And
is
that's been-
okay. I
And
think
that's
that
been going on for years.
public forum is okay. That's all right. It's the item that you used to have on your agenda called general discussion.
Right,
That's
we've always
the,
had
that's the
that.
item there was with.
And we
It's
never
a
had any
definite
problems with
no-no.
it.
Yeah,
Well, that's good. That means that no one complained about you. But unfortunately, what it means is you are opening yourself up to liability of getting an open meetings violation. So all
Yeah.
it takes is one person that complains and the town gets slapped with the violation.
How so? Explain that to me. How so?
So when you post an agenda, your agenda is specifically supposed to say anything that you're going to be discussing or taking action on. So that way, if anyone from the public wants to view the agenda and you're going to be discussing something they're interested in, they have the right to attend. When you put general discussion, like for instance, let's say you put just general discussion and under that item, you ended up talking about poll workers
Anything.
or the location of the polls or anything. And someone found out after
Anything.
the fact that you discussed that and it was not listed as an item on the agenda, they can file an open meetings violation with you.
I thought
So
that it
that's
was
all that I'm requesting, Bert.
Pardon?
All that I'm requesting is that if you guys have something like that that you'd like to discuss, just let us know. You can discuss anything as long as we know ahead of time so we can post it on the agenda.
Nancy
Yeah, but
LeBlanc.
how does a person get to the chairman to let him know that? I don't.
Oh, Kerry.
I always go on the assumption that if it's not broken, don't fix it.
All right.
Well, I mean,
That's the way I feel about it.
yeah.
Because
Well-
it gives the person that's sitting in the audience a chance to get up and
nobody's,
say what he wants to say.
No, that's
Well,
what
nobody's-
public
nobody's stopping him, Brett.
It could be on any subject.
Brett,
Right,
Brett,
that's
that's
what public forum is for.
Yeah, you're getting a little confused, Bert.
We have public comment.
We have public comment still.
Now,
We,
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Nancy- Bert, wait a minute. Nancy,
Yes,
Go ahead,
okay,
Nancy.
how would, we discuss, something that, we think we, as a board, we should discuss all together? It has to go on the agenda? Is that?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Like,
Yep.
I think one of the things that, like, maybe that's what they're not understanding, like, after we had the special election, one of the general discussion things was they said, thank you to the people that donated the food. And it's not something that they just thought of. It was something that it was like, oh, and by the way, we should thank those people. So that's kind of like what they do under their general discussion. It's not like something sometimes that they think about. It's something during our meeting and they go, oh, that's right. By the way, so it's just something, I guess, that they have to like pre-think that what they need to talk about, I guess.
oh, okay, so anything that we would want to discuss.
Think you want to talk about,
give
just
you
tell me
a
and
call,
I'll put it as an
or
agenda
give
item.
Ray a call.
Yeah, give me a call first. in
Yep.
case it's something that, you know,
Mhm, okay,
that's why I get the big bucks.
okay.
Yeah, that whopping raise you guys have.
Yeah, big raise. Brett, to be honest, I tend to agree with you in a way, as long as we didn't vote. But Sarah said, have you run into this, Sarah, in Richmond?
Luckily, no, we've never had an open meetings violation, but for that very reason, that we make sure that we don't discuss anything that's not on an agenda. Like, no, for instance, I know Ken was
we've
using an
never
example.
had a violation. And I've been on the board for 20 years. Never, not even once.
All it takes is one voter or person in town who is not happy with a decision you guys make, and a violation will happen.
There's the difference.
If it's not broken, don't fix it. That's the way I feel about it.
Sarah, that's what I mean. See, you just said it. You just said it takes one person who's not happy with a decision you made. I never
Right.
let the board make a decision.
No, it's just a discussion. We
Oh.
never vote.
Well,
And I wouldn't
they
let
do-
it vote.
the Attorney General's office does a open meeting summit every July, and I heavily encourage all of you to attend, especially if it's being held on a Zoom platform. I think it would be very helpful for all of you to understand exactly what I'm trying to tell you guys. And I'm not trying to prevent you from doing anything. I think that if it's something that you're just making a general comment, you just need to do it under public forum. That's all.
All right.
Okay, so
Okay.
So when Ray used to ask every single person under general discussion, like, do you have anything he can do that under public comment and say,
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
no, you can do that under public comment. It's
okay,
the item that was an issue was the general discussion item.
just
You
the
still-
wording of general discussion?
You are all still members of the public, even though you're also part of the board. So you're more than welcome to make a comment in public forum, as long
Okay.
as, I mean, if you want to thank Carrie for her hard work, or another poll worker, or, make a comment to that degree, then absolutely, you guys have the right to make those comments under public forum. You just have to
Okay.
make sure you're getting the right place.
Okay.
Or that public forum, then that goes at the end of the meeting, right?
Yup,
Yes.
it's on the agenda.
That has to be part of the agenda.
It is.
It
right
is.
now.
It is.
Public comment.
Yes, absolutely.
That's our next order of business, public comment. Okay, Brett?
I see it. Yep.
Okay, the next order of business is public comment. Do we have any,
No attendees.
do we have any attendees?
No.
No. Zero.
Negative, Your Honor.
I gotta hear from the boss. Go ahead.
Negative, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
No attendees, so we'll do our, what we usually do. Vice Chairperson LeBlanc, public comment.
No, well, just one thing. Have we, secured the poll workers, yet for the?
That- Yep, we're gonna discuss that on Tuesday's meeting.
Oh,
We have
okay,
another meeting next Tuesday.
okay.
We're having another meeting next Tuesday.
Yep, because that's the final canvas meeting.
Because I
So
just
that's-
wanted to let you know that, my daughter has had surgery and she cannot be the sanitizer.
Okay.
Okay,
So our next meeting
Yeah,
will be
wait a
on the
minute, Brett.
27th at 3 o'clock?
Bert, hang on a minute. Wait till you get called on. Nancy, anything else?
no, that's it.
All right, now Bert, go ahead.
Our next meeting will be on the 27th at 3 o'clock?
3 to 5. We open at 3, we close at 5.
Well, that might
that-
be
that-
changing a little bit. I'll get back to you on that, Ray.
Why, what's the matter?
I'll talk to you after about that.
Okay. All right, anything else, Bert, under public comment?
That's it.
Okay, JP.
Is anything going on with the special election for Ward 5?
Yes,
Working on that.
yes.
I
What do you want,
got
the
like
dates?
the financial town meeting, the all-day vote.
Why
And
don't
those coming
Why
up.
don't you tell us the dates, Carrie? Tell the board the dates for the,
As of right now, declarations are April 29th and 30th, depending on who comes forward then. We don't know then if we even need a primary. If it's only one person, we don't have a primary, you go right to the election on July 6th. If there is a primary, it's June 8th,
everybody got that? And the election is,
July 6th.
okay. And,
Is that good? Just a
Why don't we-
crazy question. Early voting?
Yes, there is.
Go ahead, Carrie, tell them when it is. Well, tentatively,
Tell them tentatively what?
the early voting,
Yep, it's the 20 days before.
right? Everybody got that?
July 6th, yep, and it ends on July 5th because the town hall is open on July 5th. The state is closed on July 5th. We are not, so our 20th day does not land on election day this time. It will stop at 4 PM the day before.
All right, Kerry, you and I have discussed the tentative polling location
Yep,
for the primary and or the election.
yes,
You and I discussed that. It should be in Ward 5 because it's a Ward 5 election.
needs to be in Ward 5, yes,
Absolutely.
There are two polling places there that we use.
correct,
Cardi's and Greenbush.
correct.
We felt that Greenbush was the bigger place to hold it, but you said that if there's a primary, school's in session, so you couldn't.
Yes,
use
it is.
Greenbush.
So that is out.
Right, so for the election, Kerry said, and she had a good point, she said, if we move it back, the election's in July, if we move it back to Greenbush, people are gonna get confused and say, hey, wait a minute, in the primary, I voted at Cardi's, now I'm at Greenbush. So we kind of decided to leave it at Greenbush at both elections, but Greenbush, to my understanding from Kerry, has given us now the showroom and not that storage warehouse.
It's further into the showroom, so it's where it was, but then they're going to push furniture further, so we do have more space. We actually, Sarah and I and Steve Taylor from the Board of Elections went and looked at it the other day.
Back to
And-
parties you're talking about.
Back
Yeah.
to Cardi's, yep. And we explained to the gentleman there, like, we cannot have furniture be moving through the room when there's people voting. So when we
Everybody
spoke with Steve
understand?
Taylor, the numbers seem to be relatively low on turnout. I'm not sure. It depends, I guess, on mail ballots and early voting.
All right, so does everybody understand why we're probably, even though the election is in July and school is out, that we're probably use Cardi's? Because not to confuse the voters with the primary and the election. But I have a question, Kerry.
Yes.
Suppose there is no primary. Can we do Greenbush?
There you go. Sarah's got her hand up.
Oh, I see it. All right, Sarah, go ahead.
I do have a question about that.
Wait a minute, Sarah had her hand up first, Madam Vice Chair. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking that if we end up with no primary, then we consider just doing Greenbush instead. I don't know what your thoughts are on
That's
that,
what
but
I
I
said.
think,
Yep, very good.
I think that,
I
I
agree
think
with
that would be the better facility. The said, if we do Cardi's for the primary because the school's not available and then try to switch it for an election a month later, it's definitely gonna, confuse people. So I think that if we can stick to whatever location, if we do have to have the primary, it's better to stay consistent.
Agreed. Nancy LeBlanc, you have something?
Okay, yeah, the only thing is, whichever one we use, we should put some kind of sign on the other location so voters, because
Yes,
voters might think that, Ward 5, they could go to either one,
yes,
or the one that
Yep.
they usually go to. We'll have to put a sign on the other one just to make sure
absolutely.
that they know that the polling place is at the other location.
I think we should also run an ad, Carrie, for that as well. I mean,
Yep.
this is all hypothetical, but I think we should also run an ad.
All right, anybody have anything else on the public comment?
No.
All right, I'd like to congratulate our illustrious town clerk on her new. And,
You like that word today.
Thank you.
Well, I met her in person, so I know that for a fact that she's illustrious. So,
JP, you got nothing to say today?
yeah, that's amazing.
What?
Look at
Did he,
JP. Huh,
did he
what?
ask you if you
I
had
heard-
anything?
Yes, I did. He said.
Just checking.
I was just checking, yeah, what's gonna go on. Because I was curious to know how they were gonna figure that out, which polling place.
That's what we're gonna do.
It's a work in progress, JP. It's a
We're
work in
working on
progress.
it.
You know, those places, either one of those polling places, neither one of them my favorite.
No?
Greenbush is okay. I mean, it's got plenty of parking. It's a big gymnasium, but Cardi's is a
Good size, yep.
Bert,
Well, Cardi's was fine if they're gonna open up into the showroom.
Oh, yeah.
That'll
right.
be fine.
those are your two polling places. So what do you got to say? Bert,
I would say both of them are fine.
okay.
And Cardi's, they will open up the showroom. I can remember years ago when they opened up the showroom, and it was fine. It's a lot better than having it in the garage area. That's for
Well,
sure.
It's gonna be like garage plus a portion of the showroom, so, okay.
And they'll move the furniture out. They've done that before, and that worked
Yes.
out fine.
Yep,
All right. Anything else on the public comment?
Hmm.
The public, and there is no public, no
Nope.
attendees.
no attendees.
Hearing none and having passed through our regular order of business, I'll entertain a motion. We adjourn.
I so move.
I will second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So voted unanimously. The meeting stands adjourned at 3:26 PM. Remember, the next meeting is Tuesday. Is it Tuesday, the 20th?
It will be Tuesday. I'm gonna send the agenda out probably Friday.
Tuesday the
so if-
27th. And that's the one we open at 3, then we do our business. We close it for a while. We
Yeah.
close it.
Yep,
And then we open it up again at 5. We recess and then we open it up again at 5 PM.
okay.
And that's taking place this Friday.
No, I'm gonna send you the agenda. It's next Tuesday,
Okay.
Bert.
All right.
Right, and
That's
let
If
good.
anybody wants to add anything to the agenda that they can think of, just
I got it.
Call me and
shoot
I'll
me
call.
an email, whatever.
Yeah, I'll call you Rick first, right?
Okay.
All right, having no other business and we've already adjourned. Remember that meeting on Tuesday. You are, Kerry, you want these things today? You're gonna be open?
Whenever, yeah, I'm here. We
All
close
right.
the doors at 3:45, so if you're coming later than that, let me know.
Well, I'll leave in a few minutes.
Okay,
Anything else?
I'll be up there to sign too.
okay, sounds good.
Today, Nancy?
Yeah, today.
Perfect.
All right, and let the record indicate for the purposes of the attendance that Nancy Parenti never did attend the meeting.
Okay,
Okay.
So she didn't attend the meeting,
all right.
right?
Thank you. See you.
All right.
Yeah, see you soon.
Yep,
Bye,
bye-bye.
see ya.
Okay.